Yo, happy Saturday night. What's the word, man? ESMR Hour, live and in effect tonight, man. Got a great show for you folks. Talking about the top 10 in hip-hop for 2021. Probably going to be a lot of questions on this list. I kind of did it off of streaming and just what I kind of feel to be cultural relevance right now. And kind of how I like the artist. So it's a weird mix. I put the top 10 in my in the chat, and I went ahead and I pinned it there. So you know what I mean? Give me your feedback on it. It could be kind of trash. I don't know. I like it. I feel like it really encompasses this year in hip-hop to me. All those artists have made some kind of major impact, whether it be streamings, whether it be collaborations, whether it be culturally. So I feel like I did a good job. I don't know. You can look at it and tell me I'm wrong or right, whatever the case may be. But that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to shy away from being me. Got a lot of music on deck tonight, man. Got some premieres on deck tonight, man. Got something for my guy, AV in the building. We got something for my guy. Just got sent through my guy, Lost Flyer. Has his new joint, Propane, that just dropped. So we'll be getting into all of that. I want to hear you guys' thoughts, opinions, and feedback into this top 10, man. What do you think? And like I said, the actual criteria is murky. Okay, I just want to be very clear about that. I'm not acting like this was the clearest thing I've ever done. All right? I didn't make it super stringent. But streaming is important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be a successful artist without having people that listen to you. That's just a fact. I know a lot of people won't like that, but that's reality. If you don't have people listening to the music, you're not successful. That's just it. And so, of course, I had to take streaming into consideration. I also took cultural relevance and how popular I felt the artist was in the mainstream. Because I think to be a good rapper, you got to have some crossover appeal, man. I respect the underground and I respect all of that, man. I'm not getting away from that and I'm not like taking anything away from that. But at the same time, like, if you want to be great, people have to listen to you, man. Like, you got to have some attention. So we'll get into more of that, man. Hit that like button if you're just joining us. We got a few Making Hip Hop thread joints off of Reddit we're going to start the show off with, as per the usual, to bring new folks to the stream. Let's get into the first joint of the night. This is Sully the Alcoholic, and I'm actually really looking forward to this because, it's a brother in arms. Fellow alcoholism, you know what I mean? Let's get into it. Sully the Alcoholic. This is Gimmick.
Yeah, we come up the sun cooking for you too. This is not a gimmick, I've been in this is my age.
Got a Price is Right feel to it.
Yeah, we come up the sun cooking for you too. This is not a gimmick, I've been in this is my age group. They say he's destined for offices. My offering is who the fuck are you to tell me anything is topping this? I've been spitting since the kid 16. Best of the best, I heard this shit is so right into my jeans. And if they try to do me dirty, surely dead in a week. I'm at the pearlies in my 30s, should've hit on my shank, huh? They say
I kind of like this, man. It's got this kind of silly, kind of goofy feel to it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, he's having fun. It feels lighthearted. The reminds me of like some yacht rock or some Bob Barker, what do you call that joint? That joint, that comes on during the day, Price is Right. It has that light, airy feel to it. His rapping is pretty cool too. Like, I don't really have a problem with the raps either.
But honestly think I'm awesome. Shout out to my mama, she the reason that I'm on one. Tried to box me in cause I'm a motherfucking problem. I'm leaving in the 9th season, shout out Esmr, awesome. Yeah. The kids skip stones over tracks, bones in the bag, known to dispose of the rap shit.
Ooh, that was kind of cold. That was kind of good. That little space right there was kind of, he blessed that with some nice little bars. That sounded good.
Dispose of the rap shit, blown in the pack, flows on the raps, most knowingly chosen to snap. Yeah, cause when I'm at it
I like that. I also like how he kind of played with the words and played with the beat a little bit. That felt pretty good. I enjoyed that.
My MO to win, I'm mathematical if bread coming in, you heard? Alias Hannibal, where I'm snacking on rappers. I'm actively doing damage by acting like I'm relentless within. Tone deaf, stitched into the zip up.
He's got this real nice, like, underground type of flow to it. It's very confident. I don't even know who I would compare it to off the top of my head. I can't come up with nobody. but it just has this very straightforward, confident kind of vibe to it. And he's doing a lot of lyrical, miracle, spherical rapping, but it's not like bad though. It's lyrical miracle, but it's like the right type of lyrical miracle spherical. I really do appreciate it. Ivy is in the building. AV is in the building. Nah, and Weezy ain't been on the show in a minute, bro. You ain't been around in a while. And Weezy don't come on no more. She comes on occasionally. But yeah, man. What's up, AV? What's good with you, bro?
Early just to show them that I'm coming equipped. The case of venues for the day that they respect what I spit. They wanna turn their noses up, I'll never stick to a script. Damn, I said it once and I'ma say it again. This shit is simply not a gimmick, I'm invested as twins. I got charisma, driving motive, that's as real as it gets. I'm hitting quotas, no diploma, never taking requests. Fuck it, I'ma take it all till I'm top 5. I've got many more up in the archive. I just want a crib with a couple palm trees in the driveway. This is not a gimmick, this is my way.
Shouts to the homie Sully. I like that, man. I like that a lot. That felt righteous to me, man. That felt good. I definitely was digging that one. So there's my top 10 on the board, man. You can have at it with what you think about it. I did my research. As you can see, I got my my joint up there right now. Like I was looking up the Billboard stats. I got deep into it to try to figure out, there's a lot of things that go into, top 10 rapper of the year. You got to have streams, man. And people may not like that. But it doesn't matter. You got to have streams. That is something you have to be a charting artist. You can't chart and not have streams. So mine runs down is Drake, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Lil Durk had a huge year. Lil Durk had 35 entries on the Billboard 100 this year. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Pop Smoke, Kanye West, The Baby, NBA Youngboy. Yeah, a lot of people I feel like don't know about NBA Youngboy, but that man makes some very impactful music. Polo G, J. Cole, and Moneybagg Yo. There was a point in time when Moneybagg Yo was all over the place. That dude had a huge year as well. I don't know if y'all know about Moneybagg Yo, but his music to me is not, it's all right. It's a little less intelligent than I like. It's a little more drug related than I probably get down with. But let's get into this next one from the RJB collab community. Big shouts to the homie like Basie. I was supposed to do this joint last week. Yeah, Sully, you did your thing, my dude. I like that a lot, actually. I want to hear more music from you, man. I want to hear more music from you. Why is it Pop in the top 10? Yay over Drake. Yeah, but why is it popping? Pop had a huge year this year, too. Maybe he had a bigger year last year, but he's still putting up Billboard top 10 songs. I mean, that means something, and I feel like the relevance is still there. Sully, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you would. I thought the offseason was meh, personally. I thought there was about 3 good songs on it. I don't know. It was a little bit too... J. Cole's in this folk song, rap, whining thing for me, and I'm not into it. Nastab's in the bill. What's up, Nastab, man? Go ahead and hit that like button. You just joining us. Glad to have y'all here tonight, man. Sully, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And scoring out your song, I actually liked it a lot, man. I'm going to give you a song at 87, maybe an 88. I like the rhymes. I love the delivery. I think the best part of that song was absolutely the delivery. The delivery was really crispy. It was confident. The mix sounded good, and I really enjoyed the beat. Actually, I'm going to bump that up to a 90. That was a good song. Big shouts out to my guy, Sully the Alcoholic. I love the name, by the way. Think that's very relatable title for yourself there. Big shouts to Nasdaq. Yeah, man, bring some more of that heat, bro, please. Let's get into this next one, man. My guy, like Basie, off the RJB collab community, straight out of Lebanon, I believe. My guy, this is Die For, produced by Bailey Daniel.
Damn. I would die for the shit, die for the pen, die for the notes, die for the bag, die, yeah, I hope, die for some zen, die for some cash, die for a day that come and make the pain pass. I would die for the shit, die for the pen, die for the notes, die for the bag, die, yeah, I hope, die for some some zen, die for some cash. Die for a day to come and make the pain pass. Damn, I ain't afraid of death. I'm scared of dying, unsatisfied with a 9 between my eyes and a lie, a hopeless man. The state of my mind tries for some peace on my plate. I've seen a child fight more than I've seen this child pray. I've been tumbling, so as my city, the country crumbling. I don't want no pity, I want peace for myself, peace for the fam. 5 meal depressed on the verge of suicide, damn. I would die for this shit, die for the pen, die for the notes, die for the bag, die, yeah, I hope, die for some zen, die for some cash, die for a day that come and make the pain pass. I would die for this shit, die for the pen, die for the notes, die for the bag, die, yeah, I hope, die for some zen, die for some cash, die for a day that come and make the pain pass. Damn, I ain't dying for shit. Not until I make it. If a 9 to 5 here, pay you minimum wages. The fuck is the point? I revert to joints, I tear my vocal cords, damage my fucking voice. Still unheard, scared my promises gonna leave the earth unfulfilled, man. My real gun burn.
So that was really deep. I can respect the emotion on it. I can respect the fact the homie was telling the story. He was trying to get his point across, man. And I like the hook as well. I think the homie AV mentioned that as well. I like the hook too. I thought that felt right, man. Die for the. I thought that little verse that he had where the beat opened up and just kind of gave him that space. I thought that was nice. Overall, I think I would go 86 with this. I did like it. It definitely was impactful. I wouldn't have skipped it if it came on. Like, it's a song that really make you think about the things going on around you, man. It's really one of those things that you kind of you kind of revert inside to. You kind of get a little bit more introspective with. I did like it. Was it fantastic as far as replay value? I don't think so. I don't think the replay value on that one is through the roof, but I definitely thought it was a good song. I loved the personality he had on it. I like how he was kind of talking at the end. It was a very like introduce you to my frame of mind kind of song, and I appreciated that. Let's get into this next one, man. Sammy G off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. He did a remix of Chris Brown's Show Me. Let's check this out. Talking top 10 rappers of 2021 tonight, man. You can see my list. I pinned it above. Let me know what you think, man. If you agree, you disagree.
Baby,
the homie AV already said he don't think Pop Smoke should be on it. So
baby, let me put your panties to the side. I'ma make you feel alright. Cause I'ma give you
what you need, yeah.
Mommy, you remind me of something, but I don't know what it is.
It's a good song.
Remind me of something.
You gotta show me.
Alright. You remind me of something, I don't know what it is right now. You remind me of something.
You gotta show me.
Yo, yeah, you just my type, but I gotta tell you, I'm not even here for a wife. I get it. You wanna chill, you wanna talk, you wanna drink, and then you wanna bang. Problem is, I don't wanna rush this, but if you're down with it, then I'm down with it. You've been telling me some shit that I like though. Now we gotta hang out, cause I wanna hear more. Let's get out of here, get your things right now, but let's get out of here for real. Ready for the thing you said you wanna show me. This shit is kinda crazy, now you better amaze me. Yo.
So the first verse was mid, man. The first verse was okay. Wasn't through the roof. Didn't blow me away. I mean, if you're going to do a remix to a song like this, I really feel like you got to get in your bag. I feel like the verse was pretty straightforward. You know, it's kind of a club feel. You kind of talking to a girl, letting her know what's up. But it didn't do a lot for me as far as, like, moving the song forward. If you're going to take an old school song like this and remix it, you really got to move it forward.
I'ma say some things to you. I'm that nigga who is gonna ride for you. Shut down this club just to be with you.
His raps have a Fetty Wap quality to them. And that's not a bad thing, man. Fetty Wap was huge. Fetty Wap was a big deal. All right, but I don't know. It doesn't have it doesn't relate the same way as the Fetty Wap joint might have.
Cause I'm so ready for this day with you and you got the facts. Never hold back until I got my max. Never hold back until I got contracts. And you know my
this ain't really getting it.
Backs on playback. Now play that shit back. I'm trying to get myself a
man.
It's a payback and you like that and I want that. I'ma make sure to get it that we gonna try.
Put your panties to the side. I'ma make you feel alright. Cause I'ma give you what you need, yeah.
And we got another verse coming in this one, man. I may skip this. So the song is dragging. I think if you're gonna, like I said before, man, if you're gonna take a song like this, like Show Me, which is iconic, like the homie AV was saying, like, if you're gonna take something that is so perfect, I mean, Kid Ink's verse, Chris Brown's verse, they were so iconic, and you didn't bring anything to the table. I don't think your flow is bad, and I think there's potential behind it. I think you could put that to some original music and do a better job. I just think this was very plain, man. This was like a mayonnaise sandwich with Miracle Whip. You know, you eat it, but like, I ain't looking forward to eating it. Yeah, I don't use Miracle Whip either. But that's how I felt about the song though. Like it's okay. I'm gonna go 80 on that joint. It was all right, man. I'm not acting like it wasn't a decent enough song, you know. But you didn't improve it. And honestly, I probably would have skipped it a little earlier on. You know, it just wasn't something that really resonated as much with me. Let's keep things moving, man. We got lots more music on the way, man. I dropped my top 10 up there, man. If you see the top 10, let me know your thoughts. AV already said whack. Nah, he didn't really say that, but he ain't like the Pop Smoke edition. I can see that, man. I can see that. I really can. But I'm talking streams, man. Get your streams up. I almost want to put Juice WRLD on that list too, but he dropped basically nothing this year. I think he had to join with Eminem. But yeah, he didn't have a lot of music this year because obviously he passed away. Rest in peace. Get to the next one, man. Making Hip Hop Thread on Reddit. This is Glitter Thief.
We are Glitter Thief.
The Beautiful Dreamers.
Never heard of. AKA Poundland's Slow Time.
Big shouts to Glitter Thief.
Have a good time. 3 minutes of aggressive healing. Love you. Thank you.
Fuck council tax, fuck what they call it, council flights.
Alright.
Creep for the scraps in the fridge for a week for the kids, did I cancel that? I wear many hats cause I'm bolding back, with a gold cap cause I'm bold in that. And I got the tracks, I'm on the tracks, but I ain't run tracks, I'm getting fat. And they wonder why the kids.
Okay.
Man, this life, think that's silly, man, this poverty.
Actually isn't that bad. This is all over the place. It's a little crazy. It's a little intense. It's a little bit more than I had expected. But I like his vocals, man. There's a lot of confidence. The singing aspect was terrible. He can't sing. But I like the energy behind this. I like the drums a lot. The drums are going crazy. Right, but the kids would be all right. I like that little refrain right there. There's no future inside, but the kids gonna be. I like that. So this is blending some genres. You got some hip hop. I almost feel a little bit of ska band in there. It's very popish. It's very punkish. There's a lot of mixing genres in here that I enjoy. screaming ACAB, all cops are bad. This has a lot of political influence in it too. Talking about the cops, they say you look guilty, you know what they mean. I'm digging some of this, man. Lyrically, this is super dope. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. I'm about to sub. I'm about to give a thumbs up. Go bang that Glitter Thief right there. Big shout out to everybody joining us Saturday night, man. Hit that like button if you're just joining us. Welcome. We just got done with Glitter Thief, Beautiful Dreamers. I had a lot more fun with that than I expected. That actually had a optimistical kind of feel to it. There's a band out here in Tempe called Optimistical. It has that kind of a feel with the rap rock, punk rock kind of folkish almost blend. And I really love that kind of sound, man. I'm gonna give my man's a 92 on that joint. I did think like there was some aspects of the singing that were just kind of off, but they were nice though. Like it was a unique difference that really worked for the song. So I could go 92 to 94 on that joint. I absolutely enjoyed that. Big shouts to Glitter Thief off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit, man. That's dope. I know there's no future in sight, but the kids will be all right. That's dope, man. That's a dope line because yeah, some things happening right now. Drop my top 10, man. Look at my top 10. Go up and look at the pin. I pinned my top 10 above, man. I wanted to talk about that a little bit tonight. So like I said about Lil Durk is probably the most successful artist this year in hip-hop. 35 appearances on the top 100. I believe he's upward of like 1.8 billion streams on the year. Dude has had a crazy, crazy, crazy year. And honestly, he probably deserved to be higher in the category. Drake is number one. Drake isn't even putting out number one music anymore, but he's like a legacy dude at this point. So he's had almost 4 billion streams this year, which is just insanity. And he had 21 songs off the certified level, but I think there were only 21 songs on it. They all made the top 100, and he and the Beatles are the only two acts to ever monopolize the entire top 5 of the Billboard 100, and the first album to generate 9 of the top 10 spots. So say what you want about Drake. I don't think his music's as good as it used to be. But I mean, the man is still breaking records routinely, seemingly with very little effort. So you got to give some respect to that. I didn't think he had the best album this year. I would actually give that to a guy I want to give an honorable mention to on this list is Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator's album, what's the name of it? I can't even remember. It's really, really good, though. I enjoyed it. Let's get to this next one. So this is another artist of the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. And this artist is crazy unique. I listened to a few songs off the SoundCloud page, or not SoundCloud, the YouTube page. And I was just taken aback at how unique and different this joint sounds. So the joint she dropped in the Making Hip Hop, I think it's a she. The name is Francesca. It might be a guy. I don't know. I'll say they. The joint that they dropped on the Making Hip Hop thread was different. I think it was called like Sweet Dreams or Sweet Something. I like this one better, so this is the one I'm spinning on the joint. This is Oyster from Francesca Wexler off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. Yeah, she's dope.
Out is Monte Carlo. At the soccer mom to purple out in Colorado. Cut his teeth on parliaments, courtesy of tar smoke. His lungs on charcoal, but the diamond sparkle, baby. 6-speed, wondered if we goggled. I was fucking 16, everything was carnal. Suburban, tar pit, we were parcel. Tire marks on the asphalt. 8 years old, playing cowboy. Marigold, riding around on a carousel. Marigolds like emeralds on my turf. Neighborhood like Mr. Rogers. Rogers, oyster roll, but I ain't like pearls. Neighborhood like Mr. Rogers. Oyster roll, but I ain't like pearls.
What up, Never? What up, Evase?
Rogers, oyster roll, but I ain't like pearls. Tomboy front like I ain't like girls. Oyster roll, but I ain't like pearls. I remember city lights was always flickering.
Part of what I like about this joint is just the unique sound of it. Oh, sorry that you lost in your poker tournament, bro. The sound is so unique. It sounds like some, I don't know, man. It's just out there. It's just an out there kind of sound. It's so different. And I don't like the mix on it. I think the mix on it's a little rough. I think it's kind of hard to make out what she's saying lyrically, but it's so popish and it has the right kind of punch and the right kind of energy. And her flow is so unique. Her tone is so different, man. This is something that I've never heard before.
And my life was a revolving door. A revolver with me. They tried to catch me lacking silverback stacks, 3 stacking, stashed in boxes that should have the air mattress.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Wisconsin, Lone Star, then my alma mater, wanna ranch in Ruby Valley with the cattle, greener pastures, Blue Rock, opened up the chakras, eyes open. No
I agree with that, Evase. I agree with that.
Fever pitch, I'll make a glass house shatter. Baby, I felt big as God when I lost. Even got a sawed-off shotgun, but she all velvet. My girl.
I feel some Andre 3K in here too.
Blue tux, leaving bomb fragments will be sawdust in the cosmos one day. But for now, we eat pasta al dente in the sauce from a drop, but we pretend it's authentic. God damn it.
The sauce is from the jar, but we pretend it's authentic. I like that, man. I really enjoy that. It's got this spiciness to it, man. Like I said, it's got an Andre 3K, Kendrick feel, maybe like, but it's got maybe some Rhapsody in there. Like it definitely got a sound that's just, or some Chica a little bit. It's definitely it's just different, and I enjoy it. It's abstract. I'm gonna go. So AV says 98. I'm not quite there with it, but I'm at least at 87, 88. It's good, man. And she rode the beat well. The lyrics were a little hard to make out to me. The mix wasn't perfect. That's what dinged it. If you fix up that mix a little bit, I think that moves it up to like a 93, 94. That's a good song though. I'm gonna drop that in the thread, man. If y'all wanna go back and peep that, subscribe to that. Bang that, give that a thumbs up, man. That's the homie Francesca Wetzler off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. Let's get into the homie Wanye. So Wanye sent me a number of tracks. We're gonna do this one tonight. Maybe we'll do the next couple in the next few weeks. But I'm excited for this. I listened to a little bit of it. It was pretty dope, man. He hit me up, said he had some heat for me. Let's check out the homie Wanye and this joint. 89 from the homie QL. Appreciate you dropping that. Yeah, that's what I was in that same. Oh, the video's gone. What happened? What happened, fam? What happened? Let me go check my inbox real quick to see if it's a different. Yeah, she's fire. I would rap with her any day of the week. I'm already like, yo, I would collab with her. She's kind of fire. Let me see if I can get this video popping off. The homie Wanye. Let me see. Well, you can hear it, but you'll see it in a minute, too. My bad. Here we go.
We're about to start. You're about to start? Yeah, it's just me and Stu. Just you and Stu? Yeah. Brother, weather. I'm a hit you in a little bit though. Yeah. You know where we're at if you want to fly.
That's why on that beat, man. You know we sipping, of course. Look, let me go in, just thinking out loud, never stop, no restart, yeah, I can't shut down, I can't wait to do these shows and have them sell out, but I'll never sell my soul, yeah, I'm not no sellout. You can swim or you can sink, I'm praying that I don't drown. Everybody think they kings, but I've never seen
much love, bro.
Death, though.
I hit you with the
I can count. My pops picked up the bottle. I'm trying to put it down. They claiming they fighting demons. They don't know what's the meaning. Believe me, I'm dreaming about that drink when I be sleeping. If we beefing, I gotta get that drop because I'm scheming. The Lord, I did the wrong things for the right reasons. Heavenly Father.
So I didn't really like that. I wish they would have just kept the normal. I like what he was doing. I got you. AV, I will send you the timestamp for your joint, man. Get some rest. Blessings. Thanks for dropping in, man. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow. So I like this so far, but I kind of feel like I wish they would have done that whole part where they dropped out the actual song. I didn't love that.
I'm praying for forgiveness, but if they getting shifty, then they swimming with the fishes with the quickness. I don't trust a soul, so I social distance. Click, clack, keep a strap, you gotta stay equipped. Keep that Toledo at all times, not on a mission. Next day, flame the studio, I gotta be consistent, sipping Don Julio. Yeah.
I like the flow, though. I do like the flow.
Bro, I'ma make it, gotta be committed. Been going too hard with this rap shit. Yeah, I'ma finish it. Anything I ever said I meant, I ain't whispering. Fool me once, fuck a second. It ain't no fixing it, no back and forth bullshit. I ain't with the bickering. Great minds think I like whole team eating, we ain't kicking it. 100 million in my vision, I can see it glistening. Yeah, I'm starting to see the difference between the ones in my corner and my business. You can see the hunger in my eyes, I want it so badly.
He's doing a good job with the slow flow. You know, the slow flow is hard to do, man. Nate Mead, Nate the Great, True Limitless is out here. Hit that like button, y'all just joining us. Appreciate you tuning in, man. He's doing the slow flow really well. The slow, he's really pacing his flow kind of expertly, and he sounds good. He has confidence. I believe him with what he says. You know, and that's a rare thing for me. I don't always believe artists. I do believe dude.
Broken homes kicked out of both. My mama and my daddy's wreaking havoc. So sadly, I left so I could see my mama happy. I'm trying to be the first to win that Grammy. From my city, got no pity. You want it, come and get me. Keep it classy, don't get chatty. Play sideways, well come get at me. Italian boys, they swerving in that caddy. They creeping, leave you leaking. Already got that addy. I don't care what they think, cause I know that they don't care. Get crossed before you blink, I'm on my own like solitaire. I can't let this.
I'm on my own like solitaire. That ain't bad.
Got the bros, trust instinct, shit. Great things come in pairs, we going up, yeah. Best believe I told you, boy. And when I do, they gon' hate it. They so annoyed. They don't get the picture at all. No Polaroid. The first I.
It's an easy flow. B Rexy Rex. What up, though?
Yeah. We just flowing with it, man. Yeah.
Homies out in Japan, huh? All right.
Thinking out loud. Yeah.
Shouts to the 4 Aces. Subscribe that channel, man. What up, though? This ain't bad, man. This really isn't bad. It does get a little choppy at parts. That's a great point. That's a great point. I agree with that. That was homie Wanye. I enjoyed that. It did get choppy at parts. QL, you got a good point about that. Feels like he needs more switch-ups on the flow. I would wholeheartedly agree with that. 100%. I did feel like he did a good job. He had a great tone to his voice. His cadence was it was kind of flat the whole way, but it kind of matched what he was trying to do. Big shouts to homie Lost Flyer in the building. We got the propane joint. We'll be popping off later off of his new EP. Skies Will Guide Me. Plus 81 is in the bill. So yeah, I like that, man. I would go probably 85 on that. It's kind of a mid joint, but it's an upper mid. It's not bad. It had a good kind of it had some soul to it, it had some body to it. The homie was spitting honestly and legitimately. I posted my top 10 in hip hop this year, man. Check that out. I pinned that above. Let me know what you agree, what you disagree with. We had the homie AV tell me, yo, he doesn't really think that Pop Smoke should be on that joint. I don't know, man. The man had 17 Billboard Top 100s, a number one album, and 1.9 4 billion streams. So I think that kind of makes you qualifiable. Thank you very much for the list there. So I got Drake, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Pop Smoke, Kanye, the Baby, NBA Youngboy. Y'all be sleeping on NBA Youngboy. That man makes some good music. He reminds me of a young Lil Wayne, like the Block is Hot, 500 Degrees Lil Wayne. Polo G, J. Cole, and Moneybagg Yo. And a lot of people I know will go crazy about J. Cole being at the bottom of that list. Here's the reality, man. I don't think J. Cole is as relevant as he used to be. I'm not saying he doesn't have fans, because that's different. Like, Eminem has fans and will always have fans, but he's nowhere near as relevant as he used to be. When you talk about the homie J. Cole, he's just not out there no more like he used to be, in my opinion. Voice Control was good. Liked it overall. Agree with that. Yeah, 85, 86. Yeah, I thought there was some good bars in there, too. Let's get into the next one off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. This is Solar Tech. Life is a puzzle with an exclamation point. This sounds like it's going to be sad. I'm already crying. Put your lighters up.
Hear the rhythm of my heartbeat, hide away my problems.
Not bad.
Keep them discreet, call me Mr. Mystery. Got a dark twisted history, I got some scars that still bleed. Really hope you're not sick of me, never tell a lie and I'm not kidding. Auction off my heart, start the beating. Life is a puzzle and I've lost half the piece.
It's not mixed very well.
Everything I wrote my thesis.
So a song like this, it's very that you're trying to be sad and you're doing the kind of sad boy voiceover. You gotta make sure your beat's not up too loud. All I hear is like that guitar, and it's really loud and it's twangy in my ear. And you're singing at a lower frequency. Your tone is way so like you gotta have some very special engineering touches on that where you gotta lift your voice out of that a little bit, and it's getting drowned out.
Some things you haven't seen yet. Keeping to myself my little secret. I'm on my own. I miss it, making an album, so I gotta make.
Now it's getting a little old.
Speed, yeah, I produced it. It ain't that serious, don't deep it, but I'm still screaming out, fuck this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might be off of this. And then we got 30 seconds in there that has no music on it. Like, what's the point of that?
Stay loyal, I don't switch. I need purpose, so tell me what's the motive. Sip a Coke, 5 ends helps me focus. Slides down my throat, I hope it's working. Smart, but I only know one thing. Won't drop my crown, yeah, I'm the king. Hear the rhythm of my heartbeat, hide away my problems. Yeah, I keep them discreet, call me Mr. Mystery. Got a dark twisted history.
All right, we're gonna move on from that joint. I didn't think the joint was bad. I just didn't think it was great. You really got to have better balance in your finished product, your final product. It really sounds like you can't really be heard. You're doing this kind of singing thing, this lower frequency, lower tone singing thing, but like I can't really make out what you're saying. So there's a little bit of a slur and a mumble to it, and then you're buried down underneath the instrumentation of the song, so I can't really decide if I like it. I mean, I will say your vocal tone sounds great. You know, the tone in and of itself sounds nice. I don't think it was mixed very well, and I would even, try to find somebody that could sauce that up for you a little bit, because it just you sound a little flat and you sound buried, and I think you got to bring yourself up out of there. I'm going to go with an 83 on that joint. It's probably closer to an 80, but I did think the vocal was good. I thought he hit the kind of emotion he was going for. I thought he nailed that. Like the sad kind of, I'm depressed and I'm hurt. But I can't make out what you're saying. I want to know why you're hurt. I want to know what they did. I want to actually know the story behind everything. Let's get into the next one off the RJB collab community. This is Tread, Stressed Out, featuring Vegeta and the homie Jack. Let's go. Melody was fire. Flow kind of stretched. Drop some scores for the homies.
Our life is limited, and I don't like a deadline. You're rolling with your homies till they end up on the headline.
Life is limited, and I don't like a deadline. That was a bar though. He started the song off with a bar. Life is limited and I don't like a deadline. I'm with that. That was kind of fresh.
Our life is limited, and I don't like a deadline. You're rolling with your homies till they end up on the headline. Shots to the brain, I turn my dirt stack to Solomon's rain. It broke up when I was bottling pain. Someday I'm gonna be lying next to bottles and prescriptions for the issues I pretend to have to swallow away. Dual saber stuck inside of my face.
Now, the delivery is really pitchy and it bothers me a lot. But he's saying some things on here. He said one day I'm going to be laying with bottles and prescriptions because of the things I'm forced to push down. Like, that's deep because it's very real. A lot of people go through that. So the things he's saying is kind of fantastic.
I'd rather die a fucking villain than be trusted by the people. If any danger comes, then I'd be flying away. I've been trying to change for the better, but ain't no demons give me change for the betters. I owe a lot of people's problems a solution, but honestly I never seem to honor constitutions. I've been neglecting the rules I'm setting, destined to lose. I need to win over me or I'll never get to improve. My brain is up in the clouds, but my head is stuck in the room. Pretend there's nothing around, I'm inventing something that's new. Red all over his trousers, his chest is struck with the bloom. I let him off with a pow, cause they never thought I would boom. 7 and 2 is 7, that's 82,000 dead. Insatiable appetite, so I gave him a pound of lead.
Yo, walking on the borderline, a demon in the light. I tried to
insatiable appetite, so I gave him a pound of... The homie could spit. I don't think it was mixed very well, and I thought the delivery wasn't as clean as it could have been. I thought he could have landed some of those punchlines a little stronger. But he was saying some shit, man. He was spitting. That's Tread, I think. Tread with Vegeta. I think it's the second verse. I think Jack is at the end. Let's keep going. This is good.
2 is 7, that's 82,000 dead. Insatiable appetite, so I gave him a pound of lead.
Yo, walking on the borderline, a demon in the light. I tried to walk a straight path with these distractions on the side. Like, stab me in the back and then push me to the side. Blood, my armor is my karma, and the lava is inside. Should I take revenge or not? Is it right or wrong? It's why we pipe bombs and write songs, cause life is not long. Signals in my brain from the stress shake the cranium like messages in pyramids written by aliens. I'm atheist.
Stick to my reality, homie, switching sides and all them bitter times is passing me. Glaring to the reaper's eyes to see what life has had for me. See him staring back and he's the guy that's looking out for me. Seems just like a fallacy, fearful of mortality. Finding comfort in the bliss that ignorance has granted me. And hiding from my
finding comfort in the bliss that ignorance has granted me. That kid's only like 17 or 16 years old. There's some bars in this joint. Find some comfort in the bliss that ignorance is granting me. Oh, that is some poetic shit right there.
Finding comfort in the bliss that ignorance is granting me. Stay alone and hiding from my fate. I don't decide it. Find the haters grown. I'm guilty of the same. I won't deny it. Days are nice, a countless value found within my soul. Hours in my home without the powers that I hold. Looking towards the mind and see the remnants of my past. Reminiscing on my life as I attempt to make it last. What's on the other end? Is it God, another afterlife, or talking with a friend who I honor when I...
A little bit of Mac Miller sound right there.
Shit gets harder when we're passing time. The farther that I get, I just follow till I found the light.
I don't know what happened at the end there. So that song wasn't bad. I thought there was some mixing issues, man. I didn't love the mix on the joint at all. I thought it was way too pitchy. It was very aggressive in my headphones. It made me slightly uncomfortable, to be honest with you. Just with the way it sounded off, it was a little bit piercing. But what I will say is I thought the first and the last verses were fantastic. They didn't need the middle verse. They could have kept that out of the song, to be honest with you. No offense to the homie Vegeta, that just didn't fit. Those two, Tread and Jack, they could do more work together. I like their styles together. A lot of poetic shit from the homie Tread. That was fantastic. Jack ended the joint off very well. I thought he had a very strong finish on it. Not a bad song, man. I'm going to get that joint. It's probably like an 88, 87. Probably an 87 because of the mixing issues. We've had a lot of songs in the 80s today. Some good songs, not great songs. Let's keep things rolling with the homie True Limitless is in the building. Plus 81 Gang is in the building, man. Much love to the fam right there. They support us heavy. We support them heavy. You know what it is. I'm excited to get this popping. Got to get my man, his just due up on the screens up here because he sent me the file. So, we got to play the file, but we want to give him a presence because I do believe in that. And he's got Never on this joint, another one of my favorite artists. Big shout outs to the Plus 81 gang. Is that how you say it? Tell me how to say it so I don't say it wrong. Might be I hear like a lame saying Plus 81 and maybe it's like something different. I don't know. Let's get into the joint. The name of this one is, I think it's Oh My. Is that right? This is Oh My? I believe it's Oh My.
Thank you. Oh me, oh my. Table dinner with the
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Naked bitches arrive, yeah. No cap. I like thick thighs.
First of all, this beat is crazy. It sounded like we were starting off with some Christmas caroling, Silent Night type singing in the church, and now we come with this. This is vibey.
2-piece brown rice, yeah. More vibes, more vibes, more vibes, more.
It sounds so grand. I love it. It sounds like you got a symphony orchestra or a choir behind you. That's fantastic.
Vibes, yeah. More vibes, more vibes, more vibes, more vibes, more vibes, more vibes, yeah. That's a bad idea. I told Chrome, I told Steel, creating that voodoo or spiritual ritual stuck in a pattern. Patterns, whoa.
Let's go. Y'all out here not playing around. This is one of the ones right here. I'm into this. Let's go.
More vibes, more vibes, more vibes, more vibes, more vibes, more vibes, yeah. That's a bad idea. I told Chrome, I told Steel, creating that voodoo or spiritual ritual stuck in a pattern, flowing in patterns. These hoes be actresses. On the dick, she go loco. Before we fuck with her GoPro. Whoa. More vibes, less violence. My city's like pirates. Commandeer what I want from ya. Run the chain, run the watch, homie. Rob a nigga off of ya, homie. Don't flash what you got, Brody. Run it up, close your mouth, Brody. Oh me, oh my. Table dinner with the squad. More vibes, more vibes. Naked bitches arrive, yeah. No cap, no lies. I like thick thighs. 2-piece brown rice, yeah.
Father said don't respond to a text. She wanna fuck cause it's shit on my neck. Going is dry and it's coming out wet, but I need my respect for the shit that I wreck. Yeah. Little boy, tell me what you are talking about. They speaking quiet whenever I come around. Seeing through niggas, my Glock is my ultrasound. Hold on, yeah. Hey, true, pour one. Hey, can't roll one. We making magic, we working on classes. Yeah. Yo.
What up, Thrill?
My side, we die, we ride. Just fun with the flow, but I'm not in my prime.
Oh me, oh my. Table dinner with the squad. More vibes, more vibes. Naked bitches arrive, yeah.
I like this. I like this.
No lies. I like thick thighs. 2-piece brown rice, yeah. More vibes, more vibes. More vibes, more vibes. More vibes, more vibes, yeah. More vibes, more vibes. More vibes, more vibes. More vibes, more vibes.
I'm the best out, so my chest out. We got bread, so let's bet now. We got more vibes, more money. You got no jobs, no honeys. You just acting tough, we fight. You can keep barking, we bite. Plus I rhyme right in the spotlight. You can't perform cause you not nice. Name another rapper that's keeping up. Don't.
Hey, I want to get on the remix of this. Can y'all make some space and let me throw a remix verse on this? This joint is cold, man. I love this. Y'all did so much with the more vibes, more vibes. Like the space in that, the fact that you allow the track to breathe right in that space is so beautiful. And it just allows the verses to be even more impactful. And then you got that sweeping, full beat behind it. Man, that's nice, man.
Show your guns, you don't heat it up. With the weak hoes, how you speaking up? With them beat clothes, you look cheap enough. You gotta watch, but can't freeze it up. I hit hoes like I need a bus. I told her that I can't keep in touch. I'ma beat the guts, then breeze like what?
Yeah, oh me, oh my. Table dinner with the squad. More vibes, yeah. Naked bitches arrive. No cap, no lies. I like thick thighs, yeah.
That's it right there.
2-piece brown rice. More vibes, more vibes. More vibes, more vibes, yeah.
That was one of them ones right there. I'm gonna go 96 on that joint. That was fantastic. I did think the last verse left a little bit to be desired. I don't know who went last on that joint, but I felt like they could have closed a little harder. The verse wasn't bad, but it just wasn't the right send-off, which is why I think I was like, I need to wrap this track up. I need that last verse. But it was definitely good. That's a great song, man. I think the beat selection and just the way that more vibes, like that, it was so perfect fitting into the song. Like, it gave it so much structure, and it really allowed the verses to stand out. Everybody sounded good. The mix was solid. That's a good song, man. Y'all should be proud of yourself. The Plus 81 gang don't play, man. They bring heat every time. It's never I don't ever get a song sent to me from those guys that I'm not like, holy shit. Like, I don't know, man. Y'all need to be put on. I wish I had more power in the industry or something, man. I would have y'all out here with some money and some deals. I mean, y'all might have money already, but I'd have y'all out there, I'd be distributing and I'd be promoting and I'd be doing all those things. Cause that's really good, man. That's a really good song, and it fits a lot of emotions, man, especially because, like I said, that sweeping sound in the back with that beat, and just the oh me, oh my, like it was so playful at the same time. Like, it was a lot of definition and dimension to that song, man. It was really, really good. I don't know how else to say it was a good song, but I'll just say it was really good. It was a fantastic. So big shouts to Plus 81 gang, True Limitless, Never. I think we had 3 people on that song. Who was the last one? Was that Kane at the end? Who's the last verse on there? Let's get to this next joint off the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. This is Sean Gregory with French Press. I listened to a little bit of this joint earlier and I liked it. It's kind of different, but I enjoyed it. Let's go. So this isn't terrible. I like the beat on it. I like actually how he's using his voice with the beat. He's really using his voice as kind of an instrument, because he's kind of raising it up and down. He's kind of doing, a little bit of a track work with it. He's dipping up and dipping down a little bit. But the thing about it is, he sounds like your white neighbor dad trying to rap. It was like if you went up to any like 35 to 50-year-old white dude and said, "Here, jump in the beat." Like, it sounds like he can rap, but it just sounds too corny. I hate to be mean about it, but I think what you need to do is you got to practice a little bit more. I think you got to really find your own sound. It sounds undefined to me. It doesn't sound like you've really mastered your sound. You may be new to rapping. You may be just getting into it, but you got the old white dad flow right now. And I got to say, there's not a lot of old white dads rapping. So I think this is a start. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think the mix is very good. I think I think he's got the Mr. Feeney raps or the Mr. Belding from Saved by the Bell raps. Like, I think if you just get used to your voice a little bit more, get a little bit more comfortable, there's nothing wrong with the white dude nerd raps. That does work on a lot of levels. A lot of people have been very successful with it. But this doesn't sound like anything I listen to again. I think the mix is bad. I think your voice is a little too high. You got to put some bass in your voice. Like, yell at your kids a little bit. Slap your chest a little bit. It just needs a little bit. You got to rough it up a little bit, man. It seems like, you drive a 2019 Honda and it's really clean on the inside. Spill a drink in that motherfucker, man. You got to get a little bit, like, throw some fries in there. Do something. Rough it up a little bit. So I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's great. I thought the song was actually original with the hook. There's no guidelines. You can use a French press in the nighttime, yada, yada. French press, for y'all that don't know, is a very fancy way of making coffee. It's supposed to be the best way to make coffee. I can't drink coffee no more, so the song is actually a little disrespectful to me, but that's all right. Let's get to this next one, man. Back to the Plus 81 gang, Chasing Bags. So we did a few songs off of the joint from the homie Oki's Finest last week, Street Honcho. We did Jack and Jill is fire. Actually, every song on here I think is fire. I haven't heard Chasing Bags yet, but try us, Big Boss Hog and Jack and Jill is fantastic. I'm telling you, them boys out there making good music. If you're looking for a group of artists to watch, man, the Plus 81 gang, I'm just saying, they're going to be out there. This is Chasing Bags, Oki's Finest, Justice Never. Yeah, send it through, Mirror Shan.
Never you got me?
Yeah. Y'all niggas fucked up, I ain't even rap. Never. This what y'all wanna do. Yeah. Let's go. You doing too much, you disturbing me. Yeah. I stay working, no buzzing B. Nah. You in the States and I'm overseas. Naming my chest, ain't no stopping me. I can cut 3 niggas over me.
Head Flanders.
Yeah, on repeat. Hooking the brain like I planted a seed. And I'm in the mouth like the song that she sings.
Chasing bags, popping tags. You ain't got nothing on me, nigga. Running around with them collard greens with a duffel bag full of honeys, nigga. Never see me coming. No, I ain't running, but I'm still coming. Talk to me nicely. Show some respect.
That hook is crazy.
Time to talk shit. Stick to the hustle. Shit like I'm Nip. Say to the slime. Shit like I'm Nick. She stay around, but she ain't my check. Talk about guns, but she ain't got steak. can't speak so loud when you still live at your mom's house. Yeah, I'm at the top like a float, chain like it's water in my neck the boat. She on the side, shit like a tote. If they
It's something about how easy these songs go. Okay, so when you listen to music as often as I do, I listen to music constantly. I'm sure a lot of y'all listen to music constantly. I listen to a lot of underground indie music constantly. And when you do that, there's a certain difficulty that comes into play. Like when we listen to the last song from the homie Sean Gregory, it was a difficulty at a certain point because it just starts to grate on your ears. And when you get into that point sonically, you're going to lose fans. The music out of the Plus 81 crew is so seamless and it's all smooth. Even if the verses don't like blow you away, like Never's verse on here, I probably heard 12 verses that Never's had that are better than that one. But like it still works because it's smooth. And I think there's a lot to be said for making music that's easy to listen to and is smooth.
watching me, then they better take notes. Ain't gotta vote, you know I'm the GOAT. No snakes in the grass, cause I keep it moat. It's that never not relevant, niggas irrelevant. I'm in my bag and my mode.
337, can't chase the ass, gotta chase a bag. I run the streets, I was made to last. Real niggas always face the bad. We shake back, then we make 'em mad. Stay healthy, told God help me. Wanna fuck hoes, and I know they'll let me. Fuck the bullshit, fuck the fame. I wanna win, middle finger, fuck the game. Very hot, we carry Glocks. Don't fuck around with them scary cops. Multi-million-dollar dreams, triple beams, lot of schemes. You niggas make memes on the gram, always talking shit. Just
my guy Curry's in here. What up, bro?
Niggas dick ride when the whip slide, counting money, so I let your bitch drive. USD ain't new to me. Run to the mall, I got shoes to see. Niggas say what they
Hey Louis, what up, bro?
Rap better, name a crew to beat. Niggas know for some quick cash, I whip ass plus my shit stash. Put that on the game, I will never change. Real nigga, but your bitch call me Kane.
I like this. I love this hook, boy. Let's go.
With them collard greens with a duffel bag full of honey.
Let's go.
See me coming. No, I ain't running, but I'm still coming. Talk to me nice. Show some respect before I get left. I stress no more. I get some with the tech, yeah, but I want more. Hands to the floor, bound down to the king. You say I left, but I never leave. Watch my shoes before I cut loose. Still got the juice. This the new me. Left for 4 years, seen better days. Now I got the bag and I let die on my right, but I ain't no simp. If you catch me, that's a big fish. My regrets, that's a short list.
If you catch me, that's a big fish.
Thing and put me where I am on everything. Go back to the past and make no change. Do it all the same and meet my fame and change the game or ride the wave, but doing both.
That's the other thing you'll notice about smooth music or music that sounds good sonically, that hits your ears right, that really doesn't cause you to have to do too much. Like if you listen to this song really closely, if you're riding in the car, especially if you got some girls in the car, I know y'all are making music that girls like. Girls probably love y'all music because I would play this for some chicks. If I was throwing a house party and I was trying to get the girls to maybe remove some garments, or the guys, however you get down, bro, if they gonna do it to this, you're gonna get the script into this, all right? This is like house party, back room, scripper type music, and I'm digging it, man. I don't know.
And lay in my bed, give my baby some head, and love my life. And no, I did it right.
Good, bro. I'm good. Living great. Woo! That felt like a workout, man. That's definitely a song you could go to the mattress to. Whoever you're going to the mattress with, or whatever as the case may be. I don't judge, bro. Live your life. But that is one that will get you there, I think. That dude Justice is crazy. That's special. That's Donnell Jones-ish right there. I'm digging that a lot. The verses, now I will say this, because I do have to be critical on some levels. None of those verses blew me away. But the thing is, you guys are so good at just making the verses fit the music. There is an immense amount of talent it takes to not only have your verses sound good no matter what you're saying, but then you sound good with your counterparts. Because a lot of times when you got 3 or 4 or 5 guys on a track together, it sounds sloppy and it's all over the place. And this sounds like great. You guys are great. I mean, this is marketable music, man. If you went to a label with this, they would give you money. They would sign you. I think they would. I mean, I would. If I had a clean bankroll, you'd be on the payroll, bro. Like I would sign the whole gang. And it just actually let me. I would be Diddy though. If I ever had a record label, I would be Diddy. I would be dancing in videos. I'd be like pouring champagne on people. I'd be pushing kids. I'd be in the videos. I would be that guy. I make no bones about that. I want my shine too. I ain't even about the front. That was great though. I didn't give it a score. I'm gonna go 95. And honestly, it's probably close to a 90. Because like I said, I think y'all could have came harder with the verses. I do. But it all sounded so good and it was all engineered so well. It almost reminds me of like when Jagged Edge used to do songs with rappers. Like a Jagged Edge and Nelly type song where every part is just like fun and it's a party and you're just into it. Like you guys really don't miss. You really don't. Big shouts to Okinawa. Big shouts to +81, the gang, man. 90 from the homie Thriller. And that's what I was saying. It's probably close to a 90. But y'all get me hyped, man. Y'all get me into an area of like excitement that I don't get to enough. Now that we got a few more people, Burby, I'd be in the videos. I would, man. That's all I want to do because I don't even want to be I don't want to be the star. I don't have a lot of interest in being the star, but I do want to drop a few hot verses. I want to be the guy everybody mentions. Like, who is that dude? He's always in the videos. He drops a verse every once in a while, but that's all we know of him. Yeah, no, eventually I'm going to do that. I will. I didn't know you were half Okinawan. How dope is that? Look at this. We are the world out here, baby. ESMR Global. Also, man, hit that like button if you're just joining us. So I put my top 10 artists earlier up in the chat. I'm doing good, Curry. Life is good, man. What did the homie Drake say? Living good, looking good, living better, feeling good, living better, something like that. That's how I feel. Anyway, so my homie Nate the Great dropped his top 10. I want to go back to it. So this is an artist, his favorite artist this year. So kind of a different list. I did include in my top 10 a lot of statistics, man. You gotta get your streams up. I can't put you in the top 10 if you're not streaming big. Like there is a weight to being a great streamer. So he's got J. Cole, Saba's dope. Kanye, Drake, Coda the Friend. I don't know that person's music, but I've seen the name. Lil Baby, Baby Keem. Baby Keem was definitely on my he was right outside my top 10 special mention. Black, Isaiah Rashad. Isaiah Rashad had a big year too. I should have probably put him on there. Reasons had a big year as well. St. John had a big year. Okay, that's a pretty good list. What do you guys think of my list? What are your thoughts? 100 on the hook, 86 for the homie Nate. Yeah, I probably aimed too high, but I don't know. It made me emotional. When you make me emotional with music, I tend to like it better. So my top 10, Drake, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Lil Durk had a huge year, man. Lil Durk had the biggest year of any artist. 35 Hot 100 appearances on Billboard. Like that's hard to do, man. That's difficult. That's difficult to do. Pop Smoke, Kanye West, The Baby, NBA YoungBoy. Big shouts to YoungBoy, man. People don't really know YoungBoy like that, but he deserves some credit. Polo G's had a big year too. Big shouts to Polo G. J. Cole is number 9 and Moneybagg Yo at number 10. Hey, let Academics know. Academics wouldn't like me though. Academics ain't really my type. No disrespect to dude. He's grown his platform and he's been unbelievably successful. So I can never hate. I'm not a hater. I don't do that. But his personality, he comes out. I don't like coming after people, man. I don't like coming after people. I'm not into that. I'm gonna tell you if your song is trash. I have no problem doing that. But I'm not into coming after people. Let's get into this next one, man. From the inbox, the homie Stretch hit me up, said he had some heat for me. Let's check this out. This title is called "Fuck You," and I like the title.
Whenever you got me.
Yeah. Y'all niggas fucked up. I ain't even rapping. Never. Y'all, this what y'all want to do. Yeah.
That's not his song. Sorry about that. Here it is. This is "Fuck You" by Stretch.
This be the Double J, the sexiest employee at my grocery store.
Actually, let's do this.
I've got the only crazy.
Let's see. Is this gonna work? Let's close this one. See if this works. There we go. That's better. That way you can see what it looks like. Okay, sorry about that, folks. One more time.
Bitch being motherfucker Stretch.
Coming out the gate, mental estate, 2 hands grasping your face, ripping fucking
Bad Baby. Hey, Bad Baby's doing big.
Smearing off the film on this tape till I get a hold of your bitch. It's rape. On each take is smack, coke, dope, and blow. Fuck it. My name's Antonio Tropiano. I'm psychotic, but I just let loose like 2 kids from Colorado.
Yo, Eminem, come on, man. We've seen this before, my dude. And it sounds identical, man. Like, you can't.
Rado, magazine the ammo, and gave double XL freshmen enough slugs that lit roaches wouldn't count for stomach bugs. Yes, man, sit down and take a fucking breath, kid. Big click and get a fix with a body bag and a zipper. Pop and smoke, bitch, I am the killer. You getting snatched so fast, RIP will be don't. Prick swing and throws so hard you fall flat the fuck out, striking the same pose. And I've got Double J in the booth, hitting the roof hard in the soundproof booth, stomping acoustic auto. So when you see me out fucking up your promo, worse than sticking you up on an outro, fuck you. Cause I'm out smoking the dust and jumping your crew out in the mud.
This song would have been hot in like 1999. This would have been huge. And if you were named Eminem. I mean, you literally took an Eminem song and reproduced it, man. Like, I'm not saying you can't have influences, but like maybe do it in a way that like NF is also influenced by Eminem. So is Logic and Hopsin. A lot of guys, Joyner Lucas. A lot of dudes have direct ties to Eminem that don't sound exactly like Eminem.
So fuck you. So when you see me out fucking up your promo, worse than sticking you up on an outro, fuck you. Cause I'm out smoking the dust and jumping your crew out in the mud, so fuck you. I'm more violent than heat, snatching your outline from animation. Grab the knife and sprayed pen ink in your face and displayed color book paintings. Fuck the generation, I'm ill enough to smack Vince Staples with a stapler. Call it mentally unstable. This is my debut to beat the bitch that made you. I'll readjust your facial tissue with dirt.
He's not actually that bad of a rapper. He just needs to fix his cadence and stop doing what Eminem does. Some of the stuff he said, like, I'll smack Vince Staples with a stapler, like, that's actually kind of funny. But, like, it sounds, you bit his entire style. Like, to bite half of the, like, you don't take a bite of a whole sandwich. You take pieces, right? Take pieces, man. You don't eat a whole chicken. You eat a chicken wing, a thigh, a leg. But don't eat the whole damn chicken. You literally ate the whole chicken right here, bro. Like, chill, man. Take a chicken breast and be on your way. But don't bite his whole style.
30 razors I used to slit you. Fused the bomb, McVade it, and left you with more shit missing than a Cardi B radio edit. Forget it, I'm off to auction the abortion. Contorted metaphors are distorted. Floored the door and stored it. Another line reported. Gone missing.
All right, we're going to move on from that because I don't have enough patience to keep listening to it. I don't think it's bad, though. I really don't. I think that it's just not his own original music. You know, it's just not, it's not original in any way, shape, or form. Not enough energy. It's not, I actually think it is sort of believable. I feel like I've heard that stable line board. Maybe. I don't mind the way he was rapping, actually, but he just has to find a way to do it in his own style. Like, you can't take Eminem style. Eminem is way too big for anybody for the next, like, 40 years to do that kind of a style. Like, it's going to take a minute for the generations to pass so Eminem can kind of fade away. But it's, oh, is it an M line? Oh, see, that's, so for lack of originality, I'm going to actually give you a 68 on that. You can't reproduce people's flows. And if you're going to do it convincingly. I think personally, what's her name? Doja Cat is a spawn of Nicki Minaj. Like, those two artists are so close. Doja Cat is basically what Nicki Minaj would have been if she never went back to rap. If she stayed pop after the Starships and all of that, if she would have kept going the pop route, she would have been Doja Cat. The wordplay is good. That's a fact. The wordplay is good. I agree with that. But I think that Doja Cat found an original way to be Nicki Minaj. She took Nicki Minaj's rap skills and kind of dressed them up in some sequins and some bright colors, and she sings really well, so she incorporates that a lot. But like, you can be like your favorite artist, you just can't reproduce it. Like, you literally reproduced it. It's like you copied on a test, you plagiarized the shit, bro. Like, at least change some words around in the paragraphs. You know what I mean? Let's get to this next one. Making Hip Hop Third on Reddit. This is Crispin with Lift. Also, I got y'all here. Let me plug before we get into this next one. Fast Track Music. If you need to get your in-depth reviews off where you can get, engineering tips and real quality. I'll tell you if your shit sounds bad or not. You go to Fast Track Music. Shouts to my guy, Curry Ken, and you'll get the blueprint. You'll get the actual instruction manual. I'm over here just giving you like the Nintendo power of the Game Pro for old heads like me who used to play video games in the day. I'm giving you the quick walkthrough. They give you the nitty gritty. Turn left, make a right, shoot an arrow here. They give you the realness. So anyway, also big shout out to RJB collab. community. Jump in with that as well. Big shouts to my guy RJB and the beautiful B-Rex. Get into their collab community as well. B-Rex does the voice joints. You need some voice work, man? You need a tag? Holla at my homie B-Rex. Let's get into a Crispin with Lift.
Blood and adrenaline vibe. Blending and fitting, burping in the same way to six, and I wanna get high. Yeah, Reese never takes my side, but I can never break that tie. I'm in this to witness the visions. I've lived until visions escape indivisible highs, divisible by additional lies inside of my head. Multiply. Don't stop me, I'm too hot, so stop, drop, bite the shot. Don't chop. Face the facts, I'm not taking back what I'm saying now. Face the facts, face the facts. I'm not taking back. Face the facts, I'm not taking back what I'm saying now. Face the facts, I'm not taking. Face the face the face the.
So that was the homie Crispin with Lift. Now, another beloved, no need to pay for anything, man. I love y'all. I appreciate what y'all do. So, of course, I'm going to support you. So, that was Crispin with Lift. I don't know what to make of that, man. To me, that was kind of like, it was kind of inaudible. It was tough to hear. It was kind of lyrical, miracle, spherical. I think the first thing you got to do, you got a lot of clashing frequencies at the top, really high-end stuff going on, hitting each other. And then you got the verse coming in super low with some effects that are making it really heavy and making your voice, it almost has like the chopped and screwed effect, but in a bad way. And if you're going to do that, you can't rap fast. I think if you're going to have that, Suicide Boys were less scary for sure and less enjoyable. Suicide Boys makes good music. Like, they make killer music that makes you, like, want to kill, but you have fun, like you mosh pit it. This just felt, like, kind of sad. I did like the spaciness of the beat. It felt very out of this world. It felt very, like, trippy. I enjoyed that aspect of it, but outside of that, it's like, look, I need to hear you. If I'm going to enjoy the dreaminess of the song, it would help to hear what the hell you were saying. Let's keep things rolling. So we were going through the top 10. You guys got some interesting top 10s. Thrill's top 10 is probably the best of them all. Yeah, so I got some interesting artists up there. I gotta know what y'all think about. So J. Cole is a GOAT, right? Like, I'm not having a conversation about J. Cole's impact on rap. I'm not doing that. But is he still that relevant? I think relevance versus success isn't the same conversation. And I think a lot of my list is based on relevance. So Lil Durk is relevant. Moneybagg Yo is very, very relevant right now. Drake is still very relevant. Kanye is still very relevant. The one person who may not be as relevant to some is YoungBoy, but I like him personally. Yeah, we got that Evase joint coming, man. You want to hit the super chat, I'll move it up. If not, just I'll hit you with the timestamp if you got to go, bro. Just go in order as per the usual. And as y'all know, $2 of the super chat to get you through, man. Outside of that, I just run through the tracks in order. So if you got to take off Evase, I will absolutely hit you. Actually, Evase, hang tight. You're coming up after this next joint. Right now, we got the homie who was here earlier. Big shouts to the bro. It was 4:30 in the morning where he's at. He's still tuned in. The name of this joint is Be Lonely. This is AV in his return to music. We haven't seen the homie in a while, so I'm excited to check this out. Be Lonely. Let's go.
Say 98.
Choices, running from the voices, run out choices, running from the voices. God, where did you go? Oh, I've been feeling where did you go? I've been feeling way too long, had to wait on. Couldn't find a word on this song. Wasn't perfect, but I thought you were. Worth it, but I can't seem to say goodbye. Every time I close my eyes, Can't seem to say goodbye. Every time I close my eyes, never knew that I needed you till I feel lonely.
This is like a mature sad boy song, and I liked it. It wasn't like what I would listen to on a day-to-day. I'm not going to work listening to this. This is a sad song, though. If I broke up with somebody, if I had just lost my job, if I was thinking about shooting up a facility, I probably shouldn't have said that one. But, you know, that has that kind of feel to it. It has that lay in the bathtub with a toaster kind of feel to it. Probably shouldn't have said that either. But fact of the matter is, it definitely has a dark kind of sad vibe, and it captures that. That'd be great in a movie. That would be great in a TV show. That would be great as an interlude. I like that, man. I'm actually give that joint a 90. I thought it had a really good mix on it as well. So I don't think Cole is that relevant in terms of his impact on moving hip hop forward and his availability. Like, Cole doesn't have a lot of features that he does. You know, he's had more lately, but I feel like he's reclusive when it comes to actually being a part of the scene and being a part of a lot of collaborations, being in a lot of videos. I don't feel like he does that kind of stuff. I could be wrong. I don't watch a lot of music videos, but a lot of the artists on my list, I feel like I see them and I hear about them constantly. I only see about Cole or hear about Cole from the hardcore Cole fans. But people like we talked about Baby Keem and Moneybagg Yo and some of these dudes. I've heard about these dudes from third-party people. Like, they tell me about their music. I don't have to go in and look for it like I do with Cole. So I'm not saying Cole's not relevant to the game at all. I'm just saying that his impact isn't as strong because I don't feel like he does as much. I don't feel like he's as active. You talk about Ye. Ye is super active and relevant because he's always doing something. You always see him. You always hear him. And y'all had questions about Drake at number one. Well, the fact of the matter is with Drake is that right now he's occupying 9 out of the 10 Billboard. Well, maybe not right now, but when Certified Lover Boy dropped, he occupied 9 out of the 10 top 100 spots. I mean, I wasn't doing this list necessarily off the artists I like because a lot of them artists wouldn't even be in the list. I'm just saying about relevance to the game and impact. You got to have streams. A lot of these artists you were talking about, like, yeah, they're great, but are people actually streaming them? You know, that's my one thing that you can't not have streams. You got to actually be popping. People have to know you and care about what you do to be on the top 10 list to me. And I think a lot of times what we do is we kind of romanticize certain people and we like them a lot, so everybody we assume everybody else does, but I don't see it that way, man. Let's get into this next one. My guy Yves holding on so patiently. I know it's probably like, what is it, like midnight over there? Let's get into this. This is Chaos Theory. The homie Yves. That hardcore, that 305 in your ear holes. Coming up right now. Let's go. Exactly like Nas, yeah.
On the rooftop of the planet, looking down at the chaos. Face off in the mirror, tell myself, wait for the payoff. It's not whenever monsters coming out of the dark. Even the great fire of 1910 first started with a spark. You haven't been educated, you've been indoctrinated. CBD treats smash shit and fucking doctors hate it. Cause they'll go out of business if you ain't getting sick. You walk in with a headache and leave with a habit to kick. They give you pills and more pills, delete the bills and more bills. Doing treatment.
You walk in with a headache and leave with a habit to kick. That's a bar right there. Baby Keem, So Fuego, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Polo. Tyler was a top 10. He was like right outside of that 10. I thought about putting Tyler in there. Tyler had a big year. Kanye, King Carson, Coach E, Snot. I've heard a lot about Snot. I haven't heard his music. Is he good? I've heard a lot about him. SSG, Kobe, Trippy, and Playboy Cardi. I love that line. Walk in with a headache, leave out with a habit to kick. Those are bars.
Prevention leads to ills and more ills. On my deathbed, telling death I ain't ready yet, G. Bring it to your role like ODB, get a plan B. They're spilling misinformation on what success should be. But I keep it low key, that flashy shit's not for me. Network TV telling you who the fuck you should be. Telling girls to be models, Barbie dolls, plastic and hollow. Just look pretty and follow, spread your legs and swallow. Mommy telling you to marry rich, it's like hitting the lotto. Crack the Henny bottle, I got some time to borrow. I hold all your sorrows today, so you won't have to tomorrow. Nothing feels right, there's something strange in the air. I try to block it out, but the pain is still there. Out of all the sign on the world can't fix it. Chaos everywhere, yeah, we stuck in this sickness. Nothing feels right, there's something strange in the air. I try to block it out, but the pain is still there. Out of all on the world can't fix it. Chaos everywhere, yeah, we stuck in this sickness. Looking at the state of the world and it's filling me with sadness. Mind racing a mile a minute, it's close to reaching madness. Doing words on a canvas, sit back, watch the paint drip. Keep telling me I ain't shit, DNA came from the ancients. Blood boiling in my veins, never had no shame. Broken hourglass, you running out of sand grains. Everybody going insane in this tumultuous world. Dropping jewels on you, rusted diamonds and pearls. First we gotta start doing a better job of raising our girls. Instilling confidence in them so no man could ever offend them. Staying with the boys that we raised to become men. Respect the women around you, don't be a fucking dirtbag. Playing with
That's cool, man. I like that you're talking about raising our sons and daughters better. That's real rap right there, man. Big shouts to the homie Vase. I like the real bars.
the horse, cause back in the days you got hurt bad. Shit, I'm guilty of it too, but I learned my lesson. I'm not who I was back then, so now I'm counting my blessings like I'm counting money. One shorty kissing on my tummy. Nothing feels right, it's something strange in the air. I try to block it out, but the pain is still there. Out of all the sign on the world can't fix it. Chaos everywhere, yeah, we're stuck in this sickness. Nothing feels right, it's something strange in the air. I try to block it out, but the pain is still there. Out of all the
Evades 4 minutes for real, bro? Come on now.
on the world can't fix it. Chaos everywhere, yeah, we stuck in this sickness. I'm watching the heavens burn while the fires reign supreme. Lost souls giving up on dreams, they rather fuck for dream. Filthy polluted scenes everywhere you don't look. Kids are glued to the tube, ignoring knowledge in a book. Yeah, the parents are working hard, but the city don't really care. Shorty bound to grow up fucked up cause you were never there. Had no one there to hold them. Stepfather scolds them. Yeah, we never did the right thing cause no one ever told them. Yeah, it happens every
Good, that's deep too. That's deep too. He never did the right thing because nobody ever told him. I've been talking to wifey about that, man. That's a big deal. Like you got kids. I don't think a lot of people come in the stream have kids, but if you got kids, man, you gotta teach your kids the right things.
Bastard in a basket being raised by the state, and that's when responsibility shifts. Families part and drift. Now the blessing of a child becomes a burden, not a gift, and that's the saddest truth for every average youth. It's my darkest secrets are only spoken in the booth. Confessions of a soul remain bare and exposed. Think of me when I die. Every time the room gets cold, it's me. Nothing feels right. There's something strange in the air. I try to block it out, but the pain is still there. Out of all the sign on the world can't fix it. Chaos everywhere, yeah, we're stuck in this sickness. Chaos everywhere.
That was the homie Evades with Chaos Theory, man. Big shouts to the guy Evades. Big shouts to you. Thanks for being here Saturday night, man. We running through music like crazy. Had some great songs tonight. Big shout out to the Plus 81 gang. They came through heavy, dropping bombs. Right there was the homie Evades, Chaos Theory. So the beat was a little dark for me. And you like rapping over these dark, gritty beats. I feel a lot of Mortal Technique in you, bro. Like your storytelling, the way you deliver your rhymes. And I love the fact that you don't necessarily care about like landing on a certain point. You're kind of a storyteller. Like it almost seems like a wise person telling you stories and scriptures. And like, I really appreciate it from a musical standpoint. I'm not always in love with it, from being 100% honest, but I love that you have your own personality and your own style is very unique. And I think that's a big deal, man. So on that joint right there, I'm gonna probably go 83 on it. The delivery was a little shifty to me because a lot of the bars didn't land on the beat. So it was a little scribbling off the page for me. A little hard to follow, but I really like what you were saying. I really like the uplifting. I wouldn't say uplifting, but I would say the instructional raps to raise your kids better, to do some of the right things, man. Big shouts to the homie, my guy Evades with Chaos Theory. Drop your scores for the homie Evades. It did sound like that song from Office Space. It was. Damn, it feels good to be a gangsta Ghetto Boys. It does. Drop some scores for the homie Evades. Yeah, so and I wanted to keep Drake off the list altogether, but you can't discount what the dude does, man. You know, there's been a lot of conversation comparing Drake to Michael Jackson. I want that to stop. Drake and Michael Jackson are not even in the same stratosphere. Drake is the most popular artist of the last, what is this, 2021? Probably the last 15 years, maybe not 15, maybe 10 years. He's nowhere near Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had a #1 hit in 5 different decades. That's 50 years, man. Michael Jackson had people like hyperventilating and dying at his concerts, passing out. Like Michael Jackson was something different. I mean, even before he became a solo act with the Jackson 5, he was like, it's not even close. So I want that to stop. I want that conversation to cease and never happen again. I mean, Michael Jackson was an international superstar. Michael Jackson was #1 in like 100 countries. Drake ain't doing that, man. He's not. He's just not doing that. Michael Jackson was something different. Michael Jackson was essentially Michael Jordan. Those two careers parallel, and they're very similar. Let's get to this next one. My guy, Lost Flyer. This is Propane. I'm going to move my big head out the screen so y'all can see my boy do his thing. Almost 800 views. Let's give a like and a sub to this joint. Big shouts to the homie, Lost Flyer. This is Propane.
Yo, you could call me A1, 815, 602, where they find me now. No match for the devil when it's last stand. Had the neck lights out like I said, man. I'm the king of the valley, now Tarzan. Whole squad on my back like a caravan. Know you hate to see the man when he in the zone. Had the two like a wolf when he all alone. Only 50 in the bank and I still made it. I could run it all back, wouldn't change up. Had the homie turns back when he got a deal. Little shuffle with the deck, now the hands real. Got the jokers out and the spades wild. If I ever pull a queen, well, rule them all. Had to get the fans bars on the internet, acting like little rap fiends having withdrawal. Yours boss on the wall, can't stop me. You'll never see me fall, no floppy. I've been on my own wave, no copy. Wait a girl, in my DM so sloppy. Uh-oh, she just wanna do it for the cause. Okay, let me think about it, can we pause?
I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but
She's so white, like cocaine. She too hot, like airplane. She gas me up like propane. Then she blow my brain like Cobain. She's so white, like cocaine. She too hot, like airplane. She gas me up like propane. Then she blow my brain like Cobain.
hold up. Andre, go ahead, break the beat down.
Hey, 808 in the street, make a head bounce. Got a body every beat, run the head count. And I always bring heat like an AK. Ripping through the souls of my foes, they try me. Billionaire mindset, always making boss moves on the daily. Never thought.
He said, ripping through the souls of my foes. That was a bar. I just caught that. That was pretty good. I like this flow for you, man. And I like this when you played it for me. It has this real, like, you seem real confident. It has like an IMX. The way you got your dreads, your braids hanging down, it kind of has an IMX feel to me. A Marcus Houston, only better rapping type feel to me.
Thought I fall in love with the game again. Time when I found the pain where it all began. Almost feeling like I'm stuck in the deep end. But I never let my head go and sink in.
I got you, Nasdaq.
My family, and it's also hard to stay happy. You'll never see me frown when it goes down. Can they give me the crown in the hometown? Cause the mother dudes lame with the same sound. Always gotta put up fronts like sad clowns. Yours boss to the wall, can't stop me. You'll never see me.
Hey, hold on. Are you at a school in this video?
With no cop.
Did you shoot this at a school? It looks like you at a school, bro. That's funny. Yeah, no, that's not a school. Is that a school? Where are you shooting this video? It looks like a school to me.
Lame with the same sound, always gotta put up fronts like sad clowns. Yours boss to the wall, can't stop me. You'll never see me fall, no floppy. I've been on my own with no copy. With the girl in my DM so sloppy. Uh-oh, she just wanna do it for the cause. Okay, let me think about it, can we pop?
I mean, they already heard it, so it don't matter, right?
She's so white, like cocaine. She too hot, like airplane. She gas me up like propane. Then she blow my brain like Cobain. She's so white, like cocaine. She too hot, like airplane. She gas me up like propane. Then she blow my brain like Cobain.
My brother and your brother too. Lost Flyer. Gang shit. That's the homie Lost Fire with the propane joint right there. I like the video, man. Yeah, it did look like a school. I feel his delivery is right. It's like right there. Yeah, I mean, so it feels good for him. I like the fit. I think he should have had a feature on it. I think he should have stopped in the middle of the song and without really like giving it away or telegraphing it and just had somebody like maybe his bro T Chill. Like I think T Chill should have picked up the back half of that song. It's a good joint though. I like the video a lot. I don't know what I rated it last time, but the video and the song together, I'll probably give him a 90 in a band in school. That's dope. I liked it, man. I liked it. I like the video. It's very simple, but I think it really shows your personality. It's a very good introduction to who you are. Drop some scores from my homie Lost Flyer. Give him some feedback on the video, on the song. Good feedback, in-depth feedback. Yeah, but the MJ, the Michael Jackson and the Drake comparisons, I want that to be done forever. If I could like, if I could do something to where I could make that never happen again as long as I lived, I would. Because that's just, it's disrespectful to Michael Jackson. And it's disrespectful to Drake. Drake is a different type of artist altogether. He can't sing like that. He can't dance like that. He ain't doing the moonwalk like that. What's wrong with y'all, man? Get into the next one. My guy, Nastav, he hit the super chat. So guess what? He's up with Soobs. Soobs and Nastav, no friends. Been a lot of no friend songs. You know, one of the songs I do like from the Drake album, I didn't like much of Certified Lover Boy. To me, it felt slow and like, I don't know. It's like, bro, you've been with he's probably been with tens of thousands of women. Why do you have to make girl songs? I wouldn't make girl songs if I was that successful with females. What's the point? But I guess that's why he's successful. So maybe I'm just talking stupid. All right, never mind. Nasty Nav, Subs, let's go. They want the melodies from the boy Lost. Happy Saturday night. Big shouts to y'all, man. Yeah. Love y'all, Revenger Gang, Revenger Crew.
Hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. 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 They wanna bring me to pieces. They wanna blame it on Jesus. They don't wanna see me on top, but when I'm on top, they'll look at my G6.
Okay.
I'm writing my thesis. My son's gonna grow up and read this. When he does, man, when he does, I teach him. Yeah, it's all I need, it's all I need. It's all I need, it's all I need, it's all I need. Yeah, they wanna break me to pieces. They wanna blame it on Jesus. Man, they don't wanna see me on top, but when I'm on top, you look at the way I do that a lot. Yeah, how can you live without trying to fly? How can I vibe without driving the top? Look at the stars and I'm feeling alive. You gotta watch and you wasting your time. We not the same, I don't fall in no lines. I keep it a buck, I need 2 at a time. And I'm in no rush, I just stay on my grind. I'm focused as shit, I'm really locked in. I got me a going, I don't need a bitch. It really depends, I'm running the blitz. I don't gotta rush, I'm still good on my ends. You brought
It's really cool. He just said, first of all, he hit his tempo really early. It's hard to hit your tempo early in songs, man. That's hard to do. If you hit the ground running, he really hit the ground running on this. And he said, I'm learning the blitz. I'm learning the blitz, but I'm not in a rush. That's pretty cool. Blitzing, rush, football. I'm a football head, so that resonated very well with me.
Friends, we do that a lot. Yeah. How can you live without trying to fly? How can I vibe without driving the top? Look at the stars and I'm feeling alive. You gotta watch and you wasting your time. We not the same, I don't fall in no lines. I keep it a buck, I need 2 at a time. And I'm in no rush, I just stay on my grind. I'm focused as shit, I'm really locked in. I got me a going, I don't need a bitch. It really depends, I'm running the.
He does listen to Drake. This is very Drake-like.
Brought all your friends and you still got no friends. Yeah. Brought all your friends and you still got no friends. Brought all your friends and you still got no friends. Brought all your friends and you still got no friends.
Brought all your friends and you still got no friends.
They wanna bring me to pieces. They wanna blame it on Jesus. They don't wanna see me on top, but when I'm on top, they'll look at my G6. Prove it, I'm writing my thesis. My son's gonna grow up and read this. When he does, man, when he does, I teach him. Yeah, it's all I need, it's all I need.
I will say though,
it's all I need.
Just like any Drake song, I'm over it already. I'm ready to skip it. And this is 4 minutes and 24 seconds. I don't know how often I have to say this. I'm going to say it right now. Stop making 4-minute songs. No one on the face of the planet is good enough to make it unless you have some outstanding features. You know what song I can think of that had features like that? There's 2 songs I can think of that are extraordinarily long that are really good. That Control song that had that joint where like Kendrick was going at Big Sean. We wasn't really going at him. He just said their names. People got offended. But that Kendrick joint where he started naming off rappers, that had a bunch of verses on it. That was cool. I enjoyed that. And then that One Train song, the A$AP Rocky One Train, like Danny Brown, Yellow Wolf, A$AP, Kendrick was on that. Like that song was 8 minutes, but I had no problem with it. I don't want a 4-minute song that sounds like this. So unless we get some change up or something, that's problematic, man. And it does sound good. It's very Drake-esque, and Drake sound, it's pleasant to my ears for the most part. But like I can't go for 4 minutes of this.
It's all I need, yeah. They wanna break me to pieces. They wanna blame it on Jesus. They don't wanna see me on.
You could probably sell this to Drake, honestly.
Say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again, yeah. Baby, I know what you want. You want the S to the B to the E again. Only speaking on the truth, so baby, please say it again for me, baby.
I like the change up with the lower voice and that effect that made it sound kind of quiet. You could actually probably sell this song to Drake. You could probably send this to him and be like, look, you can buy this from us for a certain amount of money. I think he would do it because it's ready-made. This you put Drake over this is a Drake song.
I didn't know.
Accessory lifts. That's funny.
Friends of me, baby, say it again, say it again, say it again, yeah. Baby, I know what you want. You want to the S to the B to the E again. Only speaking on the truth, so baby, please say it again for me. Baby, say it again, say it again, say it.
Hey, they wanna break me to pieces. They wanna blame it on Jesus. They don't wanna see me on top, but when I'm on top, but look at my G6. Prove it, I'm writing my thesis. My son's gonna grow up and read this. When he does, man, when he does, man, when he does, I teach him. Yeah, it's all I need, it's all I need. It's all I need, it's all I need, it's all I need, yeah.
The crazy part about this is Drake would drop this song and it would be #1 and on the radio for the next 6 months. That's the crazy part. So this is a very Drake. I'm telling you, man, you could probably send this to Drake, send this to his DMs and email some of his people. I guarantee you, like, this is a song I could easily see him doing. You did a very, very, and I don't like imitation. Like, I got on this guy earlier for imitating Eminem, but like he did it in a way that was like, yo, it's not as good for Eminem. I couldn't deadlift to this. There's the beat switch. Okay. Bicep curls, sure. I like how you have specific songs for the lifts you do. That's great. So I'm guessing for like a deadlift, you'd have something hardcore on there. You know, something that really gets you to rage a little bit.
They wanna break me to pieces. They wanna blame it on Jesus.
And then when you get my age, you just don't deadlift because you're old.
They don't wanna see me on top, but when I'm on top, they'll look at my
Kegels.
I don't really need no friends. I don't really need no.
If you're a dude and you're kegling, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, got it like that. I don't really need no friends. I don't really need no friends.
And you even did the ending like Drake would do it. That's crazy, man.
Hold one up, cause y'all can't save me. I can see the freak behind the mask. Yeah, I can't seem to take it, that's a fact.
You even ended the song how Drake would end the song. That's so good. That was the homie Nasty Nav, the homie Soobs, Nasdaq, No Friends. So like I said, I actually really like the song. Like the song in and of itself is fantastic. And that is literally I'm telling you, Drake would purchase that song from you. We all know he ghostwrites. You literally just send him that and say, look, this is yours. Just take the lyrics, put your voice over it. Send me. Don't ask for nothing crazy. Ask for like $75K. He'll probably negotiate you down to 50. Take the 50. Go live good. Go on vacation. But that literally is a Drake song. So you work out in the gym with no music? What are you, an android? Who does that? You find it distracting? So what do you do between sets? I find that disturbing. Curry, how? Or do you work out? Oh, so you must work out with somebody. Because I work out alone a lot. So if you work out with somebody, I can see not needing music. If you're working out solely by yourself, doing stuff with no music on, bro, I don't know. I may need to call somebody for you because that's odd to me. That was more of an outro rather than a switch. I agree with that. But so I'm gonna go. It's at least a 90 though. Like I don't really love it's very Drake-ish, like I said. But it's good. It's anywhere from a 78 to from an 87 to a 90. I do think you could sell it to Drake, though. I'm gonna keep saying that. Like I literally think you could sell that song and Drake could reproduce it and you can make some money. Cause that is a Drake song if I've ever heard one. So good job on that. I do have to ding it a little bit for originality, bro. Like you can't just do exactly what Drake does. You did a good job of doing it. Better than the dude that did Eminem earlier. But like this isn't karaoke hour. I do think you got to come up with your own original sound. But I liked it. It was a great reproduction. Like it was a spot on reproduction of Drake. Like spot on. Like you couldn't have done Drake better than that, honestly. Let's get to the next one, my guy P. Louie. My guy Paul Lewis, man. I like Paul. This is FWU featuring Fax. Fax is a great rap name, by the way. Good job for you.
Hey, yeah, hey.
Kane, what up, bro?
Hey. I don't really fall with you. Nope. You be taking L's like I double U's. Hold up, I don't really fall with you. Nah. I ain't never did, it ain't nothing new. Don't give a fuck about the shit you wanna say. Ayy, I'ma have to see your ass another day. Ayy, hold up, I don't really fall with you.
I don't really fuck with you. Ooh. Drop a song and I change the climate. She be doing what I say like Simon. I be trying.
She be doing what I say like Simon. I be trying to get laid Hawaiian. The bars are good. The bars are good. That's
like
funny.
Simon. I be trying to get laid Hawaiian. I'm a Trump all of y'all just like Biden. Always got the gas.
I'm a Trump all of y'all like Biden.
You motherfuckers always make me pissed off. I be winning way before we even kick off. You crowd quiet, you could probably hear a pin drop. I be chilling watching Disney Plus. I don't want no one to hit me up, and I'm always in the lead looking at the score, and it got me thinking, what the fuck you practice for? Yo, I'm the Otani of the rap game. At the finish line and you ain't even halfway. You be taking back streets, want it that way. Fuck you, and I hope you have a bad day. Making moves like my lease is up.
You be taking back streets, want it that way. He should have cut to I want it that way. He should have had that like in the background and stuff. That would have been fire. That was a good line.
If you round me, turn your speakers up. Chris Brown, how I beat it up. I be rolling up a blunt, I said
Chris Brown, how I beat it up.
I ain't never stopping. Looking fly at the mall, cause I'm helicoptering. 1, 2, I'ma hit you like I'm Pacquiao. 3, 4, you won't make it out the background. Hey, I don't really fall with you. Nope. You be taking L's like I W's. Hold up, I don't really fall with you. Nah, I ain't never did, it ain't nothing new. Don't give a fuck about the shit you wanna say. Hey, I'ma have to see your ass another day. Hey, hold up, I don't really fall with you. I don't really fuck with you. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with you. Take a seat, little bitch, yeah, I run the school. Boss, real talk, you a substitute. And when I get to hell, only time I'm under you. Grip grain in the Chevy. Flip the blinker stick and switch lanes. Puffin' dank, eyes heavy. Got a vision. I can see me in some Gucci frames. Whipping in a Bentley. I done did it on my own there and shit to you.
Okay.
In some joggers and a hoodie when I pop out. Cause a Rucker City got me in the doghouse. When you see me out in public, they like, calm down. I'm just getting started, I ain't about to stop now. Yeah, I be making waves with the shit. I just wanna hear your speakers bang to this shit. Paul Lewis got the bars and he drained.
I like that feature though. Shouts to Facts. Let's go.
Hey, I don't really fall with you. You be taking L's like I W's. Hold up, I don't really fall with you. Nah, I ain't never did, it ain't nothing new. Don't give a fuck about the shit you wanna say. Hey, I'ma have to see your ass another day. Hey, hold up, I don't really fall with you. I don't really fall with you. Ooh.
I agree with you, Curry. I agree. Curry, man, we need to talk tomorrow, man. Set some time aside for us to link up. I want to get you on the show, bro. Yes, I do believe I was thinking the same thing as I was listening. So I didn't like the hook. I don't really fuck with you. I be taking L's, you be taking W. The hook was like, eh. And I also agree that the verses, his verse specifically didn't have any sauce to it. It was very dry. It was like turkey on Thanksgiving. That's got, you know, some good flavor, but it's just, you know, not enough moisture. You got to be moist. I didn't feel like the verse was moist. I think you got to take some time and really underscore. Yeah, the wordplay was fire. He said I'm something different like Otani. He has a lot of bars, man. He's a very clever rapper. In fact, his feature was fantastic. So that's what you want when you get a feature, because it took the whole track and elevated it. You know, and it's a good background part of the track. I agree with that. I think you can get some specifically Caucasian females shaking some things to this. And that's why you say kind of boring. That's why I say Caucasian females probably dancing to it. Because it's not, there's no twerking probably happen to this, but there's probably a drunk Caucasian chick doing Somali in the back to this. So I'll take that, you know. But I think that he's got to be more, it's got to be more time taken to make the verses pop, especially the Paul Lewis's verse. It almost felt a little rushed, and I thought the hook was lackluster, but I love the feature. The feature was dope to me. I'm gonna go 85 on this. I wouldn't turn it off necessarily, and it kept me interested, so that's a big thing, but it sounded kind of flat, kind of dry. Let's get into this next one from my bro Never, plus 81 gang. I don't even know what to do, man. Y'all drop so much damn good music, man. It's about to be another one, man. This is a video. I'm gonna probably move my skull out the way so you guys can watch it, because I got a big-ass head. Big shouts to Panda Base, rocking the Panda Base shirt. Panda Base has got some great merch. I have purchased a lot of it because I like it. So get your Panda Base merch. This is Move, baby. Plus 81. Never. True Limitless. Oki's finest. Let's go.
Okay.
Never you got me.
Woo! Kane Show. What up? He look like a young Jay-Z. Maybe it's just the glasses. love these dudes, man. Big shouts to the Plus 81 gang. Okay, now what up, though? Hey, appreciate you, Curry. Tomorrow, man, I'm hit you up. Seal, what up, bro? This is smooth, man. I tell you, all the damn smooth music. Ooh, okay. Shouts to the Harajuku girls. That's dope. This is a great video. They dancing cold too. The way you move. I like that shit, baby. I gotta let it move. Spicy Latina. Yeah, that's cold, man. I don't know, man. That video was fun, man. That felt like some middle 2000s type shit right there, man. I'm going to go for the video and the song. I'm going to do a combination on this joint, man. That's at least a 93. Probably a little higher. Thrill's all into it. 99. Can't ask nothing else. A+. My homie Seal loves it. Big shouts to my guy Seal. Be safe in the field, bro. Smooth, dope song, drop a score. Big shouts to the homie Curry. Have a good night, bro. Nastaff, my guy. What do you think, man? Drop a score. So I got my top 10 rappers of the year. We talked about that a little bit, man. So if I'm looking at the top 10 rapper list again, I would probably take some people out. I think I would add Tyler, the Creator. He had a fantastic year. Baby Keem was somebody I wanted to put in there. But I think I would probably take out Pop Smoke. And I would probably take out NBA Youngboy because I don't think he's really that known nationally. But my top 10 rappers for 2021. So for me, this was based on streams. It was based on top 10 placements on the Billboard 200. And it was also based on the relevance I think you have to the culture. So Drake came in at number 1. The dude's got 3.96 billion streams this year. The most of any artist. 99 from the homie King Dot. 95 from my guy Seal. I gave it a 93. He's the first artist to ever have 9 out of 10 songs in the top 100. So his songs are 1 through 9 in the top 10 in the Billboard top 100. It's crazy, man. So I got Drake, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Lil Durk had a huge year. 35 Hot 100 appearances, the most of any artist, any rapper. It's crazy. Pop Smoke, Kanye at number 5, The Baby at number 6, NBA Youngboy at number 7, Polo G, who's had a huge year. I think Polo G is Chi-Town's own as well, which makes me very happy. J. Cole at number 9. I just don't think he's as relevant to the culture. Some of y'all disagree with me on that, but I'm standing firm with my opinion. And number 10 was Moneybagg Yo, who Moneybagg Yo is low-key a huge artist. Like, I think a lot of people, if you said that name, wouldn't know who Moneybagg Yo is. But the dude is big, and he's got a lot of hits. He's got a lot of fans. More of a southern artist, but man. All right, let's get to this next one. Miro Shan, if you're still here, we about to get you popping. Got a couple songs left for tonight, man. Been a good stream. I said I was going to keep this one a little bit shorter, and I've lived up to my word. Let's get into the new joint from Miro Shan. Big shouts to the Plus 81 gang. They had like 3 or 4 just stupid bangers tonight, man. So impressed with what y'all do. Love the Plus 81 gang. True Limitless Never. Kane Show. The gang. Oki's finest. Let's get to this next one. Big Promise from the homie Miro.
I made a promise to myself. Never let these pussies get in your head. Do it on your own by yourself. Don't let the hate run around in your head. Cause it's your only life. You a boss, don't let the hate ruin your life. All the stress keeping me up through the night. I'ma hustle all day and night. My thoughts be obsessive. Dreaming about better days, steady sipping, knowing I'm fucking ways away. Getting little ruthless with the moves that I made. Keep on the grind, knowing I'll find my way. Losing the battle, but I ain't about to lose the war. Followed emotions, but I would never ever fold. Straight face killer, way I lay that pipe down on it. Always down to ride for. Stay true to my day ones. Dream chasing with my day ones, yeah. All love truly blessed, yeah. Truly blessed, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good start. I like that. So Miro saying it's an unfinished joint. I thought the mixing wasn't bad. I think you're a little nasally, and I think you got a lot of high end in that. I think you got to also bring down the beat a little bit. You sound a little nasally. I don't know if that's your sound or I don't know if that's in the mix. But I like it. I like what you were talking about. It felt very heartfelt. It felt very honest. The lyrics were good. I thought the mix wasn't actually bad. I heard you pretty well, and your sound was really good. So I think that's a great start. I would absolutely 100% finish that. I think I would try to mess around with the mix a little bit more. I think I would actually send that to Fast Track Music. Miro, at Fast Track Music, and I think they can help you out with the mix on that. I think the actual lyrics and the sonic appeal of the song in and of itself, the aesthetic is great. You set a mood. I understand where you're going. I understand the direction. It has a feeling to it. It has a vibe to it. I just think you really need to tighten up the mix on it. And I think Fast Track Music will be able to help you do that. Big shouts to my guy Curry Ken. He was here all night. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. Go visit them, man. They do their show at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 3 o'clock Central, and 2 o'clock Eastern. And you can send them music and they can break it down and give you a little bit of that technical aspect that I think you need to make that track better. But I like it so far, though. If I got to rate an unfinished product right now, as it is right now, it's probably about an 84, 83. I think you polish that up and add, obviously more music, but you fix the mix a little bit. I think that jumps up a lot. So great start. I really like it. I want to see how you finish it. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We go live every Saturday night, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to have you send us more music. And this is the last song of the night, man. We made it. I appreciate y'all being here. If I missed any of your music, please let me know right now. I'm going to play this last song. And I'm going to get out of here, man. 2-hour stream tonight. Last week, we were out at 3 hours, and I couldn't do that again. That was a lot of time spent. So let's finish off the night. If you got a song, let me know right now. If I haven't played it, I will get it popping for you before I get off the air tonight. Big shouts to Cupid's Music. This is Sequences.
You talk about riches, I talk about bitches, you talk about riches. I talk about life sequences. You talk about life sentences. So don't sell me no shit. Just walk it out, don't talk it out. She took your mom out, she cropped it out. She too ashamed of you, but you will never leave her. Cause that ass like reversible parking, it's just sticking out. And that bitch too annoying, she just barking. So quit the talking, just park it. Composition books, just to mark these lyrics. And don't talk about no pirates, that ain't your truth. Talk about that virus, I fucked her too. I switched the pen, I hope I write different. I fucked the old hoe, I hope it tastes different. Shit, I can't feel the differences. I take her back, I'm looking for you. She crying for me. She missed a chat, she need a time machine. Take my memos. I write the good and the bad, juxtapose. I suppose it's time I'm gone like Wayne Rushes.
All right.
Took me for a fool, she was passing by.
Hey, King Dot, you have to email me. Esmr.
Deep in a trance, my drink mix.
DMing me will do you no good, sir. Send that to my email, and I'll play it. Send it to me right now, bro. I'll pull it up and play it before we get out. I don't want to end on that terrible note. Where can I find Plus 81 Music? Let me get you some links real quick. But never, True Limitless, Kane, if y'all are still here, can you please point the homie in the direction of where to find your music? Because do y'all have a whole group thing? I need to G Herbo type offbeat flow. Yeah, that was trash. I mean, I'm gonna play it out and let it finish, but I'll talk about why I don't like it afterwards. King Dot, send your joint again. Email it to me. Yeah, it's terrible. Email it to me and I'll get it played before I leave.
I want a house in the hills, that's my dreams. But I'll never stop dreaming like I've been on for weeks straight. We took L's like checkmates, so charge it to the game, that's right theme. You talk about past shit, that's out of frame. I took my pain game and fucked them up. I took a arrows and stage names. No mistakes, just Cupid, baby. I take her back, I'm looking for you. She crying for me. She missed a chance, she need a time machine. Take my memos. I write the good and the bad, juxtapose. I suppose it's time I'm gone like Wayne rushes. Moscow connection, she rushing by. Took me for a fool, she was passing by.
All right, so that was not good. I have, a couple thoughts.
Whack.
How about new? Yeah, that wasn't good. And essentially the problem with it was the delivery. I mean, your tone is not really that listenable. You sound like you're having trouble catching your breath. You sound like an asthmatic kid who just ran track trying to rap. The mix was terrible. None of that was good. And the delivery, the actual rhymes, the patterns that you were rapping with were bad too. They were offbeat, and none of that was really good, man. So I'm gonna go 46 on that, I think. I know that's a horrible score, but let's listen back to this real quick. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong here.
I want a house in the hills, that's my dreams. But I'll never stop dreaming like I've been on for weeks straight. We took L's like checkmates, so charge it to the...
And you're reading off of a paper, and it's like, you didn't really try to prepare it. I guess, honestly, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but it doesn't seem like you tried. It seemed like it was goofy. So if that's a goofy song, I'm with it, man. But if you really are taking your stuff seriously, that's not good. Like, go listen to rap music. It's the exact same tone. It's high pitched. It sounds like jokey hip hop. I mean, with all due respect, if you actually show that to people, I don't know how many people have seen this particular song from you, but show it to other people. I don't want to be the asshole. Take it to your friends. Take it to your mom. Give it to other people and have them give you an honest opinion about it. It's not good. And I don't know that you can't make music, but I know you have to listen to music and understand music and try to understand what you're going for. This just very disjointed. It's nasally. It's gross. Most of it's just gross. I'm going to 46. I don't have a lot of positive to say about it. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just trying to be honest. It's not good. And if you put that kind of stuff into the world, it's going to be hard for people to take you seriously. I don't think you don't have talent at all. I just think that I didn't see it there. So best of luck. Sorry if that was rude, but I'm only doing it because I love you and I don't want you to make those kind of songs anymore. Let's get to this next one. Last joint of the night. King Dot, I went ahead and did the work for you because I want to play a better song. I wanted to play something better than leaving the stream with that because that's not fair. And then, like I said, it's not that you can't make music. It's just that wasn't good. And I think if you really understand music, you wouldn't have made a song like that. With all due respect, I just don't think you would have. If you listen to hip hop regularly, if you're going for hip hop, you wouldn't have put that out. Let's get to this last one. Big shouts to the homie KOD Kel. This is Wrist, King Dot. Is that a violin? I like the violin. Big fan of that. Long intro though.
Oh yeah, cash out. VS diamond solar flood curling my wrist. AP heavy bezel been killing my wrist. Big rocks heavy metal nirvana my wrist. Look at my Pateki, it sparkle and glitz. My bitch pussy wet, I'ma jump in and slip. Tell me some young niggas who killin' like this. This crib is expensive for watch where you sit. Original drip, you can't copy my print. We're line on the ice, it's a plain Jane. Big prices, we taking the whole thing. All this got me jigging like Soul Train. She right for the night, so we train your man. Still begging these bitches with no game. We started the blur, got our own slang. Put bust on they piece on the whole game. Man,
So the raps are really choppy. I think with the auto-tune actually sounds right. So if you rode the beat a little better here, you kind of do this thing where it's just off and it doesn't sound as clean and as smooth as I think it could.
Niggas be hating, be no name. I chilled in the summer, bought ice in the fall. My fit 101 you can't buy in the mall.
Okay.
My jaws ain't no fighting at all.
Okay.
My dick put it right in her jaws.
Okay.
No nigga don't like him at all.
Here we go.
Me a wave and they biting it all. Since I said the K chopping right through the wall. Done out of my shot, it's been knocking them all.
See that when you found the pocket, that's what you were looking for. You missed it in the whole first, I don't know, 16 bars or the whole first 12 bars, but these last four to 6 bars, you really found the pocket.
Shining in VVs out of your league, bitch, my neck on freeze. Put straw Hellcat, don't need no keys. New ball Corvette, big KOD, big scar off X1 movie squeeze. I just want neck, can't sex, no trees. Run up my check off credit schemes.
Ooh, I like that.
Up next indeed.
Okay, you've been finding the pockets. You're finding the pockets. I like that. Yeah, that wasn't bad, man. That wasn't bad. I like that. I think the first probably 8 bars need some adjustment because you weren't hitting the pocket as well. You weren't hitting the spot as well. But after you got a little bit into it, you started finding your tempo and it felt very smooth. I think you need somebody on the back half of that song to really do a 360, to do something different. If you're looking for a collaboration, send that my way. I like that. I hit you after the show, but I actually like that song and what you did with it. I think what I could do could be completely different and really change up the song in a good way. But I like that, man. It has a very radio-friendly sound. It has a very contemporary, youthful sound. I like the auto-tune. The auto-tune felt right to me. It just felt like in those first few bars, you were struggling to find the groove, struggling to find the tempo, and then you hit it. Based on what you got right there, man, that's probably in the 85 range, 83 to 85. I definitely think you got to finish the song, put another rapper on it. Like I said, hit your boy up if you want to feature on it. I like that. And then I think you got a really good song in your hands. So I'm interested to see how you finish that. Please send it to me. Thank you for rocking with me tonight, man. Happy Saturday night. 2-hour stream. Last week was 3 hours. It was too long. I said I wasn't doing it. Next week, we're going to have some more fire for you. Please continue to rock with your boy. Subscribe to the channel. New merch coming at you, man. I'm going to have some stuff out next week. We will have more music on the horizon. Thanks for rocking with your boy. Happy Saturday night. Big shouts to you. Thank you for showing up, man. ESMR Hour, ESMR Revengeance. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.